Ladies and gentlemen, the convocation ceremony is about to begin in a couple of minutes. There are few important decorum issues that I would request everyone in the audience to kindly observe. Firstly, please switch off your mobile phones or keep them in silent mode for the next couple of hours till the ceremony formally closes. The second is that the ceremony proprietary requires all of you, by that I mean the parents, the guests and the scholars, to please stand up as soon as the academic procession arrives and keep standing till everyone on the dais has taken their seats. Further, I would request all guests and students to remain in their seats for the entire duration of the ceremony. I will be giving you a cue when the music begins, and I will give you the cue to please stand when the academic procession arrives. I would request everyone in the audience to please get up once the academic procession arrives. Students, please take your seats quickly according to your batch names. Students, please take your seats quickly. Everyone, please take your seats quickly. Please take your seats quickly, students. Students, please take your seats quickly. Parents are requested to please grab a seat for themselves. Parents, there are seats at the back. You can go at the back and take a seat at the back. Students, please move quickly. Parents, please take seats at the back. There are seats at the back available. Students, please take your seats quickly. According to your roll numbers, please. Pankaj, jaldi karao. Students, please take your seats quickly. Can you please hurry up? The academic procession is arrived. पंकज, अभी रोकिए जब तक. हाँ. I once again repeat the decorum of the ceremony. Please keep your phones on silent mode for the duration of the ceremony. Don't move up and down, please, students. Again, I repeat that once the academic procession arrives, I will be giving you a cue, and I would request everyone in the audience, including the parents, to stand up when the academic procession arrives, and you will remain standing till everybody on the dais is seated. That means the faculty as well as the chief guest and the guest of honor. This is a special announcement for the graduating class. Everyone, this includes the PGDM, the FPM, and the PGDM, HRM, and BNFS. Guys, do not throw your caps once your ceremony is over. We will do a beautiful picture at the end when I will give you the cue, and we will throw our caps in the air. Do not throw your caps after your ceremony. Your respective graduation ceremony is over. Do not throw it till I give you the cue. This is a request so that we get a picture perfect moment. Please sit down quickly. We've got the guests arriving very shortly, the academic procession. Students, please rush. Please take your seats quickly. बहुत जोर से आवाज आ रही है यहाँ पे पीछे से. हेलो. Students, please take your seats quickly. दिनेश, क्या हो रहा है? Students, please take your seats quickly. Occupy a seat quickly, guys. We've got the academic procession waiting outside. Can you please rush? Everyone, please settle down quickly. Okay, wait. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I guess most of us have taken their seats. Can the students quickly take their seats, please? Everyone, please rise. Everyone, please rise. Everyone, please rise. Please remain standing till everybody is seated. I would request everyone to please take their seats. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Governing Board of International Management Institute, New Delhi, I, Neena Sondhi, Dean Research and Accreditations at IMI New Delhi, have the honor and privilege to welcome you on this beautiful winter evening of December 7th, 2024, to the 40th Annual Convocation of the International Management Institute, New Delhi. In 1985, IMI New Delhi conferred degrees to 20 graduating students, and today, 4 decades later, IMI has come a long way, and the graduation ceremony of the class of 2024 has its own unique features. Firstly, across the 5 long-term programs, there are 426 young professionals who step forth to explore their career destinies. New Age India is a land of equal opportunities for men and women, and we at IMI encourage and support diversity. Hence, this year, alongside 229 young men, there are a near equal number of 197 young women who received their diplomas today. And last, but not the least, a very special feature of today's ceremony is the iconic business leader from one of the most respected financial services organization in the world presiding as the chief guest over this special December graduation ceremony. Indeed, as we will shortly witness the graduation ceremony and hear the accolades, we will rejoice together as our young ambassadors step out to make this country and world a better and more beautiful place than the one we handed over to them. To commemorate this moment of great pride and celebration, we are privileged to have with us today eminently illustrious dignitaries to bless the class of 2024. Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Managing Director, South Asia Bloomberg, and Mr. Sunil Mitra, Member IMI Board of Governors, would be presiding over the function today. We are also honored by the presence of our distinguished board members, Director General Dr. Himadri Das, faculty and staff colleagues of IMI New Delhi, IMI alumni, and media guests. And last, or should I say the first, we would like to welcome the parents, families, and well-wishers of the graduating class. We welcome you all to the 40th Annual Convocation of IMI New Delhi. To bless the auspicious occasion, we will now observe the traditional ritual of lighting the lamp. May I request our chief guest, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Managing Director, South Asia Bloomberg, Mr. Sunil Mitra, Member IMI Board of Governors, Dr. Himadri Das, Director General, International Management Institute, Dr. Sonu Goyal, Dean Academics, International Management Institute, New Delhi, to kindly commence the ceremony by lighting the lamp. May I now request Mr. Sunil Mitra, Member IMI Board of Governors, to declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
We will now have IMI students reciting the traditional prayer felicitating peace, strength, and courage, the Saraswati Vandana. honored guests, before we begin the ceremony, we would like to welcome our distinguished guests on the dais. I would request our Director General, Dr. Himadri Das, to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Managing Director, South Asia Bloomberg, with a bouquet. I would request our Director General, Dr. Himadri Das, to welcome Mr. Sunil Mitra, Member, IMI Board of Governors, with a bouquet. International Management Institute, this portal of learning, was the brainchild of the great visionary business leader and patriot, the late Sri Ramaprasad Goenka. And today, we at IMI are proud to be passed to the vast 32,000 crore RP Sanjeev Goenka conglomerate that employs over 50,000 people. The group has interests across business sectors like power and natural resources, infrastructure, carbon black, retail, media, sports and entertainment, and IT and education. The group is on an exciting growth trajectory under the leadership of our dynamic chairman, Dr. Sanjeev Goenka. We are honored today to have Mr. Sunil Mitra, who represents the IMI Board of Governors and has made time to join us from the City of Joy, Kolkata, to bless the class of 2024. Mr. Mitra retired from the Office of Revenue and Finance Secretary, Government of India in 2011 after a 3.5 decades career in public services. Recognized for spearheading significant initiatives like the design and implementation of significant public policy reforms in the state-owned public sector enterprises in West Bengal and also restructuring the state's power sector at the national level, he directed a new disinvestment policy and far-reaching taxation reforms. After a successful public service tenure, Mr. Mitra chaired Planning Commission Committee from October 2011 to August 2012 that reviewed diverse corporate sectors made actionable under recommendations for fostering an entrepreneurial ecosystem in the country. As a function of several such initiatives, India stands tall as the third largest startup ecosystem in the world. Further, till late 2016, Mr. Mitra was engaged in leading a team for a consortium led by MSIPE Global Limited, New Delhi, that designed and managed a knowledge partnership program for the Department of International Development of the Government of United Kingdom. He also served as a technical advisory panel set up by the Government of India to review an Indian power sector diagnostic study report prepared by the World Bank and as a non-official member of the Eastern Regional Board of the Reserve Bank of India. Mr. Mitra presently serves as a non-executive and independent director on the boards of several public companies. Sir, we are grateful that you've taken time out to bless the graduating students. I would request you to please give your speech.
Good afternoon to our distinguished chief guest, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Managing Director, South Asia Bloomberg, Professor Himadri Das, Director General of IMI, Professor Sonu Goyal, Dean Academics, members of the Board of Governors, our graduating students and their families, faculty members and staff of the Institute. On behalf of the Board of Governors of IMI New Delhi, it is my privilege to welcome you to its 40th Annual Convocation ceremony. This occasion is not just a milestone for our graduating students, but a moment of pride for the entire IMI community as we celebrate 4 decades of excellence in management education. I bring warm greetings from Dr. Sanjeev Goenka, Chairman of the RP Sanjeev Goenka Group and of the IMI Board of Governors, he extends his heartfelt commendations to our graduating students, their families, and the faculty who have played pivotal roles in shaping their journey. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our graduating class of 426 students who have successfully completed their academic journey. We are equally honored to have with us Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, a distinguished leader in global business, as our chief guest. Mr. Mirwani's vast experience and insights will undoubtedly leave a lasting impression on all of us, especially our graduates. Graduates, today marks the culmination of your academic journey and the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. Your perseverance, discipline, and commitment have brought you to this milestone. We are confident in your ability to excel in your professional journeys and uphold the values of our institution as exemplary representatives. Our academic and research collaborations with universities overseas have been remarkable, and we continue to scale new heights. I am certain that the Director General's annual report will provide you with more details on the institution's growth and achievements across its various verticals and how IMI New Delhi has carved out a definite road to success in the span of these glorious years since its inception in 1981. This convocation is a testament to IMI New Delhi's unwavering commitment to nurturing future leaders. We believe that our dedicated faculty, supported by a robust administrative network, has ensured that our graduates are ready to take on roles of globally aware, responsible, and value-driven leaders who can help uplift society with a larger vision of sustainable livelihoods to build a more equitable and a fairer world. You are the torchbearers of this institution's legacy. I have no doubt that each of you will make significant contributions to your chosen fields and serve as proud ambassadors of IMI New Delhi. On behalf of the Board of Governors and the entire IMI community, I extend my congratulations to each of you. May you continue to shine in all your ventures. Thank you.
As we celebrate these 426 successful journeys, thank you, sir, for validating the significance of management education and IMI New Delhi's role in nurturing value-adding and strategic thinkers of tomorrow. As they embark on a new path, your commendation to these young scholars as torch-bearers of the International Management Institute and the warm message and felicitation from the chairman, Dr. Sanjeev Goenka, will bode them well as they emerge as value-driven leaders who work towards building, as you said, an equitable and fairer world. International Management Institute has always been recognized in the academic and corporate world as an institute of both intellectual expertise and dignity. The respect that the institute has garnered for itself is primarily because of the performance and process-focused academic environment. Dr. Himadri Das, Director General IMI, is an apt representation of the spirit of intellectual dignity. Dr. Himadri Das is the Director General of IMI, a role he took on in October 2018. Prior to that, he spent 6 years in business school directors at Great Lakes Institute of Management, Gurugram, and Management Development Institute, Gurugram. He worked in the technology industry in the US and India for 13 years before moving into academics in 2002. Dr. Das is a BTech and MBA from IIT Delhi and holds an MS and PhD from the University of Virginia, United States of America. I would now like to invite Dr. Himadri Das to present the IMA Annual Activities Report and deliver the Director's Convocation Address to the class of 2024.
Our chief guest, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Managing Director, South Asia, Bloomberg. Our convocation chairperson, Mr. Sunil Mitra, who is a member of the IMI Board of Governors and former Revenue and Finance Secretary, Government of India. Members of the IMI Board, Mr. P.K. Khaitan, Mr. Sunil Bhandari, Professor Sonu Goel, our Dean Academics, all my colleagues from all three campuses of IMI, industry partners, distinguished guests, graduating students, family members of graduating students, members of the press. A very warm welcome to the 40th Annual Convocation of IMI New Delhi. At the outset, I'd like to thank Mr. Rajiv Mirwani for kindly accepting my request to come here as the chief guest. He had to juggle his travel schedule. In fact, right after this, tomorrow morning he flies to London for a business trip. So thank you, Rajiv, for making it here. I'd also like to thank Mr. Sunil Mitra for agreeing to chair the convocation in the absence of our chairman. Mr. Sunil Mitra also kind of juggled his travel schedule. He has to be back in Calcutta tonight and then leave for Bangalore tomorrow morning. So I really appreciate that. I also want to thank Mr. P.K. Khaitan and Mr. Sunil Bhandari for traveling all the way to come here for this convocation. Today, we are graduating a total of 426 students across 5 different programs, of which one of them is a doctoral program, and the other 4 are postgraduate programs. A business school is relevant when it is aligned with industry. And what is a good metric for measuring alignment with industry? There are possibly multiple ones, but one very good metric is the number of industry executives whom you engage with on campus in a given year. So I'm happy to say that in the last 1 year, we engaged with 311 industry executives on campus. So they all visited campus for a variety of reasons. Some of them came as keynote speakers for certain events. Some of them came to participate in panel discussions. Some of them came to do special lectures or guest lectures to our students in a wide variety of subjects, not limited to the curriculum but beyond. And we hope to keep increasing the numbers year on year, but this is something that we take very, very seriously. Another way a business school is often measured, and particularly by graduating students, are what are the graduation outcomes? Or, more colloquially put, how are the placements? So, as you all know, 2024 was a tough placement year for all schools in India at least. Even the top IIMs faced severe headwinds, and you'd have read reports of them having difficulty, average salaries going down, etc. Now, even in that tough year, I'm happy to say that for this campus, the median salary actually went up by 1.65%. And the maximum CTC that anybody got went up by close to 42%. So those are the growth rates, but the numbers were, the median CTC was 16.60 lakhs per annum. The average was 16.71, and the highest or the maximum CTC was a whopping 70.95. We had more than 175 companies who participated in the recruitment process, out of which more than 70 were new recruiters, and out of all the offers, there were 2 international offers. Another feather in our cap is the Financial Times Global Rankings. Financial Times is probably one of the most reputed global ranking agencies in the world which does business school ranking. So please listen to this carefully. IMI New Delhi is one of only 5 Indian business schools to have been ranked by Financial Times in the global top 100 Masters in Management ranking for the last 3 years in a row, 2022, 2023, 2024. There are just 5 of us, and we are one of them. So in the 24 rankings, which came out as recently as September, so this campus was ranked 12th in the country, 86th in the world, and there are certain parameters which I think we should all be proud of, where we have come out extremely well. We are first in the country in alumni salary percentage increase over a 3-year period from graduation. Now, what does it tell us? I think to me the message is very clear. It tells us that our alumni are very well accepted by industry and their performance shows for it. And the fact that out of all the Indian schools in that 3-year period from graduation till 3 years after that, they had the highest average salary increase, I think is something we should not take lightly. It does say a lot. My colleague, Professor Neena Sondi, at some point in time mentioned about diversity. So we hit the diversity numbers extremely well. In the FT ranking, we were number 1 in India in percentage of women faculty. We were number 1 in India in the percentage of women students. And in addition to all of this, we are also environmentally very responsible. FT ranked us number 1 in the country in carbon footprint. Now, you do well, you attract students, and you attract good students, both quality and quantity. So some metrics. Last year, our number of admission applications went up by 80%, where the market grew, and I measured the market growth by the number of CAT registrations. The number of CAT registrations grew by 28%. So in financial terms, since we have a chief guest from the financial industry, we generated an alpha of 42%. So 28% market growth, we grew 80%. And one more metric of diversity, I already talked about the women ones, so specific numbers. So in the most recent incoming batch, 42% of the incoming students were women, and 82% of the incoming students are from out of Delhi. So we have, and this is pan-India, not just peripherally out of Delhi, but pan-India. The metric I gave, the FT metric of highest percentage salary increase in 3 years after graduation, shows how well our students do after they graduate. But let me also give you some numbers on how well they do when they're still here, during the time they're here. So there are a lot of some very reputed corporate competitions. So we had 8 national winners in these corporate competitions. We had 3 national finalists. There are also some very reputed B school competitions run by B schools for students of different B schools. There we had 14 winners, 26 podium finishers, and 99 national finalists. So besides, educating people in our long-term programs, whether it's doctoral program or the 4 postgraduate programs, we also do a significant amount of executive education or corporate training, which is often called MDPs, Management Development Programs. So there was significant growth in that segment as well. And these are typically custom programs where we do programs for companies fitting their specific needs. So the number of programs we did in the last 1 year doubled from the previous year. So this year we did 52 programs for companies. The number of participants we trained were 1,470, which was 126% more than the previous year. So significant growth in that vertical as well. Now, any educational institution, including a business school, is known for 2 things. One is knowledge dissemination, which happens in the classroom for long-term programs as well as in the training programs. The second, equally important, is knowledge creation, which is measured by the research publications that the faculty do in academic peer-reviewed journals, which are globally reputed. So on that front, on the knowledge creation front, measured by publications in peer-reviewed journals, in the last 1 year, the faculty from this campus, we had 81 research papers published in reputed journals, which were indexed in either the Web of Science or Scopus databases. So the significance of my mentioning these two databases are these are the two gold standard research databases accepted globally. So these are serious research publications because only then they get indexed in these two databases. Out of these papers, 26 papers were published with international co-authors, which is a measure of our international collaboration on the knowledge creation side. We have a doctoral program, of which there are going to be 2 graduates this year who will receive their degrees, which has also been growing. We currently have 46 active scholars in the program, and till now, we have graduated 18 students. We have an in-house journal, which is one of the more reputed of the journals published by Indian business schools. It's called the Global Business Review, published with Sage Publications, started publishing way back in 2000. And I mentioned those 2 gold standard databases. Global Business Review is indexed in both of them, in both Web of Science and Scopus. So it's a quality journal. I talked about international co-authors for research, which is a metric of international collaboration on the knowledge creation side. We also have international collaboration for student exchange. So we have 17 global business school partners where students can go in both directions on a term or semester's exchange. So in the last 1 year, 20 of our students went and spent a term or semester abroad. And we have credit transfer for the grades they get there, get mapped into our system here. Professor Sondi mentioned that the first convocation happened in '85, right, the 40th. So we have been around for a long time in terms of graduating students. So we have a very big alumni base and also very senior alumni. So more than 8,200 alumni. And the good thing is that a large number of them are engaged with the campus still and help current students. So I'm giving you a measure of just formal engagement. There's a lot of informal engagement that also happens outside of that. But formal campus run engagements, more than 300 alumni helped in that. And we do things like career guidance, mentorship of students. We do mock interviews for preparing students for summer internship interviews as well as final placement interviews. So more than 300 alumni got involved in these very formal activities besides the ones who assist them informally. Another measure of quality is global accreditations. So there are 3 internationally reputed and accepted global accreditations that every B school in the world strives to get. One of them is AACSB, which is done out of the US. The other one is AMBA or AMBA, which is out of the UK. And the third one is EQUIS, out of the European Union. And this campus is what is called a double crown school. So it has 2 of those 3. It has AACSB and AMBA. And we are now started the journey towards EQUIS, which is considered a triple crown. And there are very few schools in this country who are double crown. So we are one of them. So finally, I want to close with some advice for the graduating students. And I'm going to tell you stuff that I have done myself, right? So I'm going to preach what I have practiced. So I'm not going to just give you generic gyan. So, and the advice is going to come in no particular order. So I think all are equally important. Be a risk taker. Do not be afraid of taking risks. Don't be afraid to fail. If you fail, you will learn. You learn, you will do better next time. Remember how you learned riding a cycle. You must have fallen multiple times. Each time you got up, got back on the cycle, and that's how you learned. So the trick is, if you fail, it's like falling. You get up fast. Don't wait to get up. And start again. And believe you me, from each failure you will learn. So be a risk taker. And don't be afraid to fail. Always look to disrupt. Disrupt the status quo. If you don't disrupt, you will get disrupted. The thing that I personally hate the most, and my colleagues know this, and my students also know this, when people say that this is how we'll do things because this is how we used to do it before. पिछले साल भी ऐसे ही करते थे, उसके पिछले साल भी ऐसे ही करते थे. You should not accept that, ever, in no part of your career. Just because something was done in a certain way in the past doesn't mean it's been optimized and it can't be improved further. There might be a better way of doing things. That's how innovation happens, and most innovation is disruptive. The fact that we live the kind of life we live today is throughout the generations of mankind, our ancestors chose to question the past, they chose to disrupt, and they chose to be innovative. Otherwise, we would be all sitting in caves, wearing skins, and hunting for food right now. So it has happened because people have not accepted the past, because they have questioned the past, and they have done disruptive innovation. So please make that part of your DNA. Do not accept it when somebody says, we must do this because that's the way we used to do it. So this must become something that you start living and breathing. The other thing I would say is be curious, right? Be curious to the level of wanting to know everything about anything. And the best way to be curious and learn is to ask questions. I have found from my personal experience that asking questions from someone who knows more than you about that field is the most efficient way to learn. It's faster than looking at YouTube videos or reading stuff. Just ask an expert a question. An expert is defined as somebody who knows more than what you know in that area, right? So the more you ask, the more you learn. And this learning and asking should span across all dimensions. So at work, you will ask people in a different team in your department what they do, learn from them. You'll ask people in a different department. Then you'll ask people in competition in the same sector. Then you'll ask people in a different sector. That's how you broaden your horizons, by just asking people and learning. So do that. I know there's an old English cliche saying, curiosity killed the cat, don't believe it. It doesn't kill anybody. So be curious. The last thing I want to say, in terms of tips, is that all of you are going to become big shots someday. Some sooner than later, but you'll all become big shots. Never, ever, ever behave like a big shot. Be humble, be grounded. Treat people well. Treat people with dignity. Treat people the way you would like to be treated. The legacy you leave, wherever, is by how people remember you having behaved with them and treated them. Nobody remembers your position in the hierarchy or your designation. They remember the way you made them feel. They remember the way you treated them. And this becomes more important as you rise up the corporate ladder. Don't ever, ever forget this. And first and foremost, we are all fellow human beings. After that, we are different levels in the hierarchy, different designations, but human beings first. Keep that in mind. So I'd like to close now by thanking a lot of people, specifically our chairman, Dr. Sanjeev Goenka, and the entire Board of Governors of IMI for always supporting us and guiding us and being there for us whenever we needed something, and for allowing us to take risks, for allowing us to make mistakes, and for allowing us to fail at times. I'd like to thank our industry partners, without whom a business school is not relevant, like I said earlier. Thank you for recruiting our students. Thank you for coming to campus and doing engagements and spending time with us. And out of the industry partners, the biggest thanks, of course, goes to Mr. Rajiv Mirwani for being here today as an industry partner from Bloomberg. We have a Bloomberg lab, and Bloomberg, I know, recently recruited some of the first-year students for summer internships in the next summer. So we have an industry relationship with them. And so he's a kind of representative of the industry partners I would like to thank here. I must thank the entire team IMI. Whatever we have achieved is because of team IMI. It's one of the best teams I've ever worked with in my life. And because of this team, we have achieved whatever we have achieved. And because of this team, we'll achieve what we'll achieve in the future. I want to congratulate all the graduating students. Very well done. Pat yourself on the back. And I also want to thank the families of the graduating students for first having faith in us and then supporting these students during their journey. And congratulations to you as well. So thank you very much, everybody.
I know Mr. Das, Dr. Das said, I don't give gyan, but if you will retrospect when you go back, you will realize there was a lot of gyan. He gave you a simple sequential stepwise process. Stay questioning. Keep on asking the question why. And then continue, step 2. Ask why not and disrupt existing paradigms. And that will take you to step 3, which is top of the ladder, and we'll be proud of you. And when you reach the top of the ladder, he cautions you to remember the 3 H's. That is, to be humble, to be humane, and always stay hungry. Thank you, sir, for giving us that short but very important message, and for giving us a comprehensive snapshot of IMI's progress. IMI New Delhi has indeed achieved great milestones and is sure to scale new heights under the dynamic and foresighted leadership of Dr. Sanjeev Goenka and you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the special moment of glory of the graduating class, a moment that we've all been waiting for, conferring of the graduation honors and felicitating our young achievers who've demonstrated outstanding performances, and we would be receiving their scholastic medals and honors today. May I now request Professor Sonu Goel, Dean Academics, International Management Institute, New Delhi, to kindly carry the ceremony forward.
Thank you, Professor Sondhi. I invite Mr. Sunil Mitra, Member, IMI Board of Governors, for award of certificate to the graduating students. Candidates for the Fellow Program in Management, please rise. The candidate will individually receive the title of Fellow in Management from Mr. Sunil Mitra, Member, IMI Board of Governors, as I call their names, and then return to their seats and remain standing. Subarna Nandi. I'm happy to present Rishikesh Bhaiswar and one other who have been examined and found qualified for the Fellow Program in Management, and request the IMI Society to confer the Fellow in Management to them. FPM student, may please take their seat now. I would like to thank Mr. Sunil Mitra, Member, IMI Board of Governors, for giving the diploma to the graduating student.
By the authority given to me by the IMI Society, I confer on you the title of Fellow in Management, and I charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you prove yourself worthy of it.
The candidates for the postgraduate diploma in management, please rise. The candidates will individually receive their diploma from Mr. Sunil Bhandari, member IMI Board of Governors, as I call their names, and then return to their seats and remain standing. Akruti Sharma. Ashray Kumar Gupta. Aditya Madhusudan. Akash Mishra. Akhauri Saurabh Sinha. Aniket Jindal. Anjali Kaushik. Anmol Chopra. Anshumali Goswami. Areen Fatima Fahim. Arpit Srivastava. Ariman Singh Jadhav. Aryan Agarwal. Aryan Bansal. Ayushi Sharma. Chandraj S. Daulri Janvi. Dipanjan Mitra. Divyansh Gupta, Ishika Babuta, requesting all to keep their mobiles on silent, please. Jigya Kapish, Kanishk Abrol, Kartikeya Rawat, Khushi Sethi, Kodumuru Idiga Gyaneshwari, Mriganka Sharma, Nikhil Shakya, Palak Singhal, Ponnam Sai Dheeraj, Pratik Dharmendra Tiwari, Pratyush Goyal, Priyanka Garg, Ranjan Chaudhary, Riya Goyal, Rishikant Dikshit, Ritika Baveja, Rituraj Rawat, Sai Lasyavai, Sakshi Chindalia, Saloni Gulati, Sangani Smith Nilesh Bhai, Sanya Garg, Satyam Gupta, Shravan S, Shubham Kothari, Shubhika Gupta, Shweta, Siddharth Red Pandey, Srashti Milan Srivastav, Stuti Narvaria, Sugandha Gupta, Swasti Malik, Udit Parashar, Vedic Gupta, Varshita Tomar, Varun Chandran. Vasudha Bihani. Vridhi Madhok. Vrinda Mangla. Darshan Banthia. Diksha Jaina. ध्रुविल रमेश भाई गजेरा, गुंजन अग्रवाल, गुंजन धारीवाल, जगन जोसेफ सीडी, जतिन मलिक, जया रॉय, ककरला हेमंत रेड्डी, कांची अरोरा, कुमार दिव्यम, लक्ष्मी नारायणन एम, मानवी जैन, मुकुंद गोयल, मुस्कान कोहली, मुस्कान, मुस्कान टंडन, रिया गुलाटी, नमामि पतैरिया, नताशा गुलाटी, नव्या नागपाल, निधि किरण, Niyati Singh. Ojasvi Singh. Parneet Kaur. Parth Garg. Pavitra Murugan Mudaliar. Priya Goyal. Priyanka Mishra. Pulkit Chawla. Radha Bagaria. Sachin Mehta. Shalvi Jain. Shantanu Nayak. Sheena Gupta. Shivam Walia. Simon Mambakadan. Soham Kumar Mandal. Tanya Arora. Tisha Goyal. Uma Lakshmanan. Vaibhav Puri. Varun Chadha. Adim Aryavata Meher. Arohi Kaur Nayyar, Ashi Agarwal, Ayushi Chaudhary, Aditya Agarwal, Amit Bhattarai, Anamika Mundra, Ananya Tiwari, Anushri Menon, Anvit Kumar, Ashtik Prakash Padhi, Chehak Agarwal, Chitwan Jindal, Dayadipya Reddy Jaganti, Dipesh Jhope, Diksha Goyal, Durgesh Mishra, Ivanshi Dinesh Mali Bantia, Gitanjali Kukreja, Hardik Khare, Ishita Deva, Jatin Mehta, Kanika Jain, Kashvi Thakur, Kaustav Nitin Padamwar, Kritika Gambhir, Madhura Purkyast, Mansi Joshi, Manisha Sachdeva, Megha Agarwal, Mehak Miglani, Mahua Chatterjee, Muskan Mahanti, Navdeesh Gupta, Sarthak Agarwal, Prachi Goyal, Pratyush Jain, Radhika Goyal, Raghav Bansal, Ramya Venkat Sai Ganeshu, Riya Chaudhary, Rishabh Sharma, Ritik Kumar Srivastav, Ritika Malhotra, Ruchita Mangal, Rushikesh Tulshidas Jadhav, Sanket Ulhas Papenwar, Sarthak Agarwal, Sarvam Davar, Shivangi Kejriwal, Shweta Ghosh, Soham Das, Srishti Agarwal, Sudhanshu Sharma, Vaishnavi Trivedi, Vaishnavi Trivedi. It's next. So you can, maybe you have it with you. See? There is, Vaishnavi Trivedi is not there. उनका जो है दे दो, वंशिता केडिया का है, इसको हटा दीजिए. वंशिता केडिया, now which one is it? Vanshita Kedia, Vishnu Teja Kasi, Vivek Kumar Jha, Aanchal Singla, Abhay Kapoor, Abhishek Anand, Aditi Jain, Aditya Jaiswal, Ajoy Sen Gupta, Ankit Agarwal, Ansh Saurav, Arushi Seth, Aryaman Malhotra, Aryan Agarwal, Deepak Paruthi, G. Varghese Philip, Kevin Chelisari, Khwahish Agarwal, Laboni Gupta, Manaswini Sharma, Mansi Bisht, Mansi Jain, Muskan Gupta, Namit Sahni, Neha Vachar, Nidhi Tripathi, Ninad Prasanna Marathe, Paras Narula, Paridhi Khandelwal, Patam Manisha, Priyanshi Narula, Radhika Agarwal, Rahil Salot, Bhuvan Bansal, Ria Ann Matthew, Rishabh Tiwari, Rupanshi Agarwal, Rupanshi Sadana, Sehaj Bajaj. The program being given diplomas, please don't sit till I ask you to sit down. Everyone has to keep standing just like I am standing. Sejal Kajaria, Seksaria Vidhi Sunil Bhai, Shivhari Suthan TM, Shivangi Gupta, Shivika Saxena, Shubham Sahu, Siddharth Dayanand Vibhute, Sneh Sanjeev Yajnik, Akshay Karaka Valasa, Shivam Jindal, Tanya Maheshwari, Ujjwal Sarawagi, Vaishali Sutar, Vipul Gupta, Rohit K, Suraj Kumar, Anirudh Sen, Rishabh Sharma, Saksham Tandon, Nitish Kumar, Lakshay Gupta, Shubham Kumar, Muskan Saraf, Ankush Agarwal, Harshlata CH, Hardik Kapoor, Priyanshu Jindal. I am happy to present Akruti Sharma and 291 other participants who have been examined and found qualified for the postgraduate diploma in management and request the IMI Society to confer the diploma on them.
By the authority given to me by the IMI Society, I confer on you the postgraduate diploma in management, and I charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you prove yourself worthy of it.
PGDM students may please take their seats now. Candidates for the postgraduate diploma in management, human resource management, please rise. The candidates will individually receive their diplomas from Mr. Sunil Bhandari, member, IMI Board of Governors, as I call their names, and then return to their seats and remain standing. Astha Tiwari, Aditi Dudeja, Ananya Thukral, Ashish Patnaik, Ayush Trivedi, Ayushi Sharma, Bhaumi Pathak, Chandrakant Bhardwaj, Dipanvita Chaudhary, Divyam Singh Bisht, Divisha Kumari, Isha Bansal, Garv Chabra, Gogineni Naga Srija, Ishita Chaturvedi, Kapil Agarwal, Kritika, Kritika Menghani, Mehak Gupta, Mishka Gumber, Monish Kannavi, Mriganshu, Muskan Agarwal. Niharika. Noni Rathor. Pawan Gupta. Rashmi H. Ravdeep Singh. Richa Khosla. Rishita Jain. Rohan, contractor. Rutaban Bhattacharya. Samira Arora. Shubha Mathur. Shweta. Shweta Kanojia. Siddhant Chaudhary. Siddhant Singh. Sukriti Chawla. Suraj Rawat. Akanksha. Swapnil Garg, Tanuj Veer, Yash Behera, Yukti Kedar Sutavani. I am happy to present Arushi and 62 other participants who have been examined and found qualified for the postgraduate diploma in management, human resource management, and request the IMI Society to confer the diplomas on them.
Given to me by the IMI Society, I confer on you the Postgraduate Diploma in Management, Human Resource Management, and I charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you prove yourself worthy of it.
The PGDM HRM students may please take their seats now. I would like to thank Mr. Sunil Bhandari, member IMI Board of Governors, for giving the diplomas to the graduating students. Candidates for the postgraduate diploma in management, banking and financial services, please rise. The candidates will individually receive their diplomas from Mr. Sunil Mitra, member IMI Board of Governors, as I call their names, and then return to the seats and remain standing. Akarsh Tikamani, Akshat Deshmukh, Akshita Luthra, Anant Mittal. May I request everybody to maintain silence, please? Ankur Dhawan. Antriksh Shukla. Anushka Agarwal. Apurva Sharma. Ayushman Singh. Bhavna Meghani. Bhavya Jayati. Deep Jhunjhunwala. Deepan Arora. Divya Bhardwaj. Drishti Amarnani. Edwin Jacob. Falak Sharma. Ishan Nakra. Gitansh Gera. Hardik Gautam. K. Srihari. Kanishk Mittal. Kunal Chawla. Lavina Rupani. Love Grover. Mainak Mehti. Madan Mohan Pant. Naman Jain. Navya Gupta. Neetu Sarah Thomas. Paridhi Lohia. Pooja Dikshit. Prakhar Vinay Srivastav. Pulkit Chhabra. Rahul Fulwani. Rishika Varshnay. Riya Agarwal. Rutika Samvedi. Sarthak Kumar. Shefali. Shivam Kalra. Sudipta Sahu. Swati Agarwal. Varun Saxena. Vivek Goyal. Harshvardhan Gupta. Akshat Agarwal. Piyush Singh Sikarwar, Saket Dilip Odar, I'm happy to present Akarsh Tikamani and 61 other participants who have been examined and found qualified for the postgraduate diploma in management, banking and financial services, and request the IMI Society to confer the diplomas on them.
By the authority given to me by the IMI Society, I confer on you the postgraduate diploma in management, banking and financial services, and I charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you prove yourself worthy of it.
The PGDM Banking and Financial Services students may please take their seats. Candidates of the postgraduate diploma in management, PGDM executive, please rise. The candidates will individually receive their diplomas from Mr. Sunil Mitra, member, IMI Board of Governors, as I call their names, and then return to the seats and remain standing. Akhil Pruthi, Ankur Rawat, Ashish Kumar, Pratyusha Roy, Saidul Islam Malik, Soumya Shukla, Vineet Kaushik, I'm happy to present Akhil Pruthi and 6 other participants who have been examined and found qualified for the postgraduate diploma in management, PGDM executive, and request the IMI Society to confer the diplomas on them.
By the authority given to me by the IMI Society, I confer on you the postgraduate diploma in management executive, and I charge you that in your life, by word and deed, you prove yourself worthy of it.
PGDM executive students may please take their seats now. I would like to thank Mr. Sunil Mitra, member, IMI Board of Governors, for conferring the diplomas on the graduating students. I would now like to invite the chief guest, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Managing Director, South Asia, Bloomberg, for award of medals for distinctive achievements. The IMI Gold Medal for securing first position and Silver Medal for securing second position have been awarded to the following students of the 30th Postgraduate Diploma in Management who will come forward as their names are called and receive the medals and certificates from the chief guest. Kodumuru Idiga Gyaneshwari, Gold Medalist. Ashray Kumar Gupta, Silver Medal. The IMI Gold Medal for securing first position and Silver Medal for securing second position have been awarded to the following students of the 17th Postgraduate Diploma in Management, Human Resource Management, who will come forward as their names are called and receive their medals and certificates from the chief guest. Ananya Thukral. Gold Medalist. Vidushi Kushwaha could not come in person to take her silver medal. The IMI Gold Medal for securing first position and Silver Medal for securing second position have been awarded to the following students of the 9th Postgraduate Diploma in Management, Banking and Financial Services, who will now come forward as their names are called and receive the medals and certificates from the chief guest. Harshvardhan Gupta, Gold Medal. Apurva Sharma, Silver Medalist. The IMI Gold Medal for securing first position and Silver Medal for securing second position have been awarded to the following students of the 39th Postgraduate Diploma in Management PGDM Executive, who will come forward as their names are called and receive the medal and certificates from the chief guest. Vineet Kaushik, Gold Medal. Akhil Pruthi, Silver Medalist. Dr. Sunanda Sen Gupta Memorial Medal is awarded to the best lady participant across all postgraduate programs in 2024. The student awarded this medal will come forward when her name is called and receive the medal and certificate from the chief guest. Kodumuru Idiga Gyaneshwari. Dr. G.K. Suri Memorial Medal is awarded to the best participant with the highest CGPA across all postgraduate programs in 2024. The student awarded this medal will come forward when his name is called and receive the medal and certificate from the chief guest. Harshvardhan Gupta. Messrs. Just Simran Memorial Medal is awarded to the best lady participant in the postgraduate diploma in management, human resource management in 2024. The student awarded this medal will come forward when her name is called and receive the medal and certificate from the chief guest. Ananya Tukral. Srimati Manorma Buddhiraja Medal is awarded for Best Marketing Student in Postgraduate Diploma in Management in 2024. The student awarded this medal will come forward when his name is called and receive the medal and certificate from the chief guest. Vivek Kumar Jha. Dr. Rama Prasad Goenka Leadership Medal is awarded for outstanding performance across all postgraduate programs in 2024. The student awarded this medal will come forward when his name is called and receive the medal and certificate from the chief guest. Vivek Kumar Jha again. I now invite Professor Neena Sondhi to carry the ceremony forward.
Thank you, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Mr. Sunil Mitra, Mr. Sunil Bhandari, Dr. Himadri Das, and Professor Goel for felicitating and honoring the IMI batch of 2024. Congratulations to the graduates, awardees, their families, and IMI faculty and staff on this momentous occasion. Life goes a full circle, and today, as we recognize the performance of our young achievers from the class of 2024, IMI also has a tradition of honoring our brand ambassadors from previous batches who have spearheaded change in the way India does business. They are, ladies and gentlemen, our alumni who have attained national and international recognition for their professional successes. In doing so, they have made themselves and their alma mater proud. Every year, we felicitate some of our outstanding achievers during the convocation ceremony. There is a formal nomination process based on the specific criteria that reflect IMI New Delhi's values and mission, which is to develop responsible, globally aware, socially sensitive, value-driven, articulate leaders with critical thinking skills, having an entrepreneurial and innovative mindset. As part of the process, a specially construed committee then reviews the nomination and identifies and selects the outstanding and deserving achievers. It is with great pride and pleasure I share with you that this year we have identified 3 outstanding achievers whom we formally felicitate today. To take the ceremony forward, I would now like to request Dr. Sonu Goel, Dean Academics to kindly come to the podium and take the ceremony forward.
Thank you, Professor Sondi. To present the Distinguished Alumni Awards, may I now invite Chief Guest Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Managing Director, South Asia, Bloomberg, and Director General IMI, Dr. Himadri Das, to confer the Distinguished Alumni Awards. New Delhi is proud to announce Mr. Soumya Agarwal, an alumnus of the 2011 batch of the Postgraduate Diploma in Management PGDM, as a recipient of the Distinguished Alumni Award for the year 2024. Mr. Soumya Agarwal completed his PGDM in Marketing and Finance from IMI New Delhi, graduating in 2011. He then advanced his education with an in-person executive leadership program at Harvard University in Boston, US. During his time at IMI, Mr. Agarwal made significant contributions serving as the Secretary of the Alumni Relations Committee and President of the Student Club, where he played a key role in strengthening campus connections. He represented Adobe RIA in North India and participated in the Opera Campus Crew, earning recognition from Opera Software in 2010 for his marketing efforts related to Opera 10.5. Certified by the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority, Mr. Agarwal was also awarded for his extracurricular activities at IMI and competed in the IBM Developer Challenge Case Study Contest, demonstrating his passion for technology. He authored Beginning BlackBerry and penned the article, "It's IE9 Again for Protection." He's currently working at Bloomberg LP, where he has served for over 13 years. He is the EMEA lead for AI solutions, driving artificial intelligence initiatives across Europe, the Middle East, and Africa. Prior to this role, he excelled as a key account manager in Southeast Asia, where he successfully increased product sales and expanded market share. As a senior account manager in South Asia, he implemented strategies that led to significant revenue growth and played a crucial role in establishing Bloomberg Ventures in the region. Mr. Agarwal began his career as a radio jockey at All India Radio, where he hosted a program featuring interviews with prominent leaders, demonstrating his strong communication skills from an early stage. He then worked as a software engineer at Iron Trading, where he developed trading software for major financial institutes like Citi and JP Morgan, and managed a cross-geographic team to boost efficiency. Subsequently, at Microsoft, Mr. Agarwal gained valuable experience as a student partner, promoting technology adoption in educational institutions and fostering relationships with key industry bodies. In addition to his professional accomplishments, Mr. Agarwal has been a dedicated volunteer at Habitat for Humanity Singapore, actively participating in community projects aimed at supporting those in need. In recognition of his rich contributions and outstanding achievements, Mr. Soumya Agarwal is being conferred the Distinguished Alumni Award by IMI New Delhi at the 2024 Annual Convocation. The award recognizes his unique contributions to the corporate world, and his commitment to excellence will be a source of inspiration for future generations of IMI. Mr. Soumya Agarwal was unable to attend the convocation ceremony. In his absence, may I request his mother, Mrs. Shikha Agarwal, to receive the award on his behalf. IMI New Delhi is proud to announce Mr. Saurabh Vats, an alumnus of the 1996 batch of the Postgraduate Program in Management PGPM, as a recipient of Distinguished Alumni Award for the year 2024. Mr. Saurabh Vats completed his bachelor's degree in computer science from Delhi University. He then pursued PGP with a specialization in marketing from IMI New Delhi, graduating in 1996. To further enrich his expertise, he completed an executive management program at the prestigious London Business School. Mr. Vats is currently serving as the Managing Director and member of the board of Nissan Motor India Private Limited, a position he assumed in April 2024 after briefly holding the role of Deputy Managing Director earlier that year. Before joining Nissan, Mr. Vats was the Citroën brand head for India at Stellantis. In this role, he played a crucial role in shaping brand and product strategy, market and network development, managing P&L responsibilities and executing high-impact marketing initiatives for the French brand's debut in India. His efforts significantly elevated the brand's presence and awareness, showcasing his expertise in leveraging market insights to establish a new automotive brand in India. His extensive tenure at General Motors India spanned over 20 years, during which he held key leadership roles across functions, including Director of Product Definition at General Motor Korea. Here, he significantly contributed to the successful launch of several vehicles and developed a pioneering electric vehicle strategy. His exceptional performance earned him multiple President's Awards, particularly for product repositioning and revenue enhancement. Mr. Vats' expertise encompasses digital marketing, strategic development, and brand management. He has been instrumental in launching award-winning campaigns such as the Citroën brand launch and C5 Aircross SUV, Chevrolet Beat Diesel and Chevrolet Enjoy, which received numerous accolades including the Car of the Year awards. A seasoned business strategist, Mr. Vats has successfully navigated the complexities of automotive market dynamics, driving growth and profitability in challenging environments. His strategic insights have made a lasting impact on brand positioning and customer acquisition strategies. Additionally, he is known for his strong interpersonal skills and ability to build high-performing teams. Beyond his corporate achievements, Mr. Vats is actively involved in mentoring and nurturing talent with the industry, fostering innovation and collaboration. His contributions to marketing and brand management have established him a respected figure in both corporate and academic circles. In recognition of his rich contributions and outstanding achievements, Mr. Saurabh Vats is being conferred the Distinguished Alumni Award by IMI New Delhi at the 2024 Annual Convocation. The award recognizes his unique contributions to the corporate world, and his commitment to excellence will be a source of inspiration for future generations of IMI. I invite Mr. Saurabh Vats to receive the award. You can go down with it. IMI New Delhi is proud to announce Mr. Sandeep Datta, an alumnus of the 1996 batch of the Postgraduate Program in Management, PGPM, as a recipient of Distinguished Alumni Award for the year 2024. Mr. Sandeep Datta completed his bachelor's degree in engineering from Mangalore University, followed by PGP from IMI New Delhi, graduating in 1996. Having professional experience of 21 years, he is currently working as the President of India and South Asia at Amazon Web Services, where he is focused on driving cloud innovation and digital transformation in one of the fastest growing markets globally. He began his career at PwC India, contributing to landmark initiatives such as unbundling state electricity boards and later leading the Oracle practice for the northern region. These early roles honed his expertise in consulting and laid the foundation for his future contributions to enterprise transformation. In 2008, Mr. Datta joined Accenture, where he spent 14 years in various leadership roles, making a significant impact on the company's operations and client engagements in India. In early 23, he was appointed Senior Managing Director. As Managing Director for the Resources Group, he led transformative projects across energy, utilities, chemicals, metals, and natural resources, while providing strategic insights on disruptive technologies and industry dynamics. His leadership extended to driving Accenture's sales growth and strategic client relationship across sectors such as financial services, life sciences, healthcare, and industrial products, focusing on sustainable value creation through innovative solutions. As a senior managing director and India business lead, Mr. Datta spearheaded Accenture's India growth strategy, fostering a culture of innovation and inclusivity while leveraging cutting-edge technologies to deliver large-scale business transformations. Known for his people-first approach, deep industry expertise, and unwavering commitment to excellence, Mr. Datta continues to inspire and lead with a focus on shaping the future of business and technology. In recognition of his rich contributions and outstanding achievements, Mr. Sandeep Datta is being conferred the Distinguished Alumni Award by IMI New Delhi at the 2024 Annual Convocation. The award recognizes his unique contributions to the corporate world, and his commitment to excellence will be a source of inspiration for future generations of IMI. Mr. Sandeep Datta was unable to attend the convocation ceremony in person to receive the award. I now invite Professor Neena Sondhi to carry the ceremony forward.
Thank you, Dr. Goel. Thank you, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani and Dr. Himadri Das for felicitating our brand ambassadors, IMA achievers who have done us proud and will continue to do so as they carry the legacy of this great school forward. May I now request the class of 2024 to give a standing ovation to our super achievers. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may please sit down now. At IMI New Delhi, we are proud to share that our credo is to nurture and develop holistic business leaders who will handle the reins of a glorious and amazing new India through the paths of responsible and dynamic leadership. And today, ladies and gentlemen, to make this occasion more special, we have the ceremonial convocation address being delivered by a business leader who truly emulates these values. Our chief guest, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Managing Director, South Asia, Bloomberg. Mr. Mirwani currently holds the important role of Managing Director of the South Asian region and is responsible for the growth of Bloomberg's financial products business in South Asia. He has spent over 15 years consulting financial institutions on their technology needs across Asia Pacific and held key leadership roles within Bloomberg in Sydney and Mumbai. Mr. Mirwani has been instrumental in driving some of the key projects and innovation for Bloomberg in the South Asia region. In his current role, he has also driven strategic partnerships with key financial institutions in India to collaborate on financial technology and automation, among other areas. He has deep sectoral knowledge and is a frequent commentator on India's financial market development and risk management landscape. Sir holds an MBA from the Macquarie Graduate School of Management, Sydney, Australia, and a Bachelor of Commerce from Mumbai's Sydenham College of Commerce and Economics, University of Mumbai. Prior to joining Bloomberg, Mr. Mirwani managed a key set of high net worth clients at LKP Securities. A vocal advocate for diversity and inclusion at the workplace, Mr. Mirwani is a member of Bloomberg's APAC Diversity and Inclusion Council. On the personal front, Mr. Mirwani is an amateur golfer and an avid cricketer and a passionate supporter of the wonderful Indian cricket team. Truly a dynamic professional journey. I don't think, sir, our budding young managers who dream of maturing into strategic decision-making roles could have had a better person to deliver the convocation address. May I invite you, Mr. Mirwani, to deliver the convocation address to this bright and promising managers of tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am. A warm welcome to all the students, parents, and faculty members. A huge thank you to Mr. Das and the faculty of IMI and the board of IMI for inviting me to be a part of this auspicious occasion. I am truly humbled to be here today. I would like to begin by congratulating the faculty and the students for 41 years of continued success of this institution. I would also like to personally congratulate the 400 plus students who are graduating today. Today is a day that you and your loved ones will remember forever. I'm sure you have all worked hard over the past 2 years, and I'm excited to see how you will utilize your potential and the skills you have acquired in the real world. To be honest with you, I'm pretty sure that you all can teach me a lot more than I can offer to you. But since I have this amazing opportunity to celebrate this important landmark in your life, I felt it relevant to share with you 6 things that have helped me succeed in my current role as the head of business for Bloomberg in India. My experience stems across India and Australia, and my journey spans across 20 years in the financial markets domain. Firstly, the power of authenticity. Remember that each one of you is unique. In the real world, we sometimes tend to look at someone else and think, he or she did it this way, I should try to do it that way as well. It's easy to go with the herd or follow the beaten path, but remember, most companies need different ideas and different approaches at different times, and only being true to your personality will allow you to come up with what will work well at that time. When I took on a role as a head of electronic trading in Bloomberg Sydney office in 2019, I had already created a vision of an individual in my head before taking this role. In doing this, I put myself under immense pressure, and it took me a long time to bring my best version to my team and colleagues, and that best version was only possible when I brought my authentic self out to the table. Secondly, getting stuff done is still the biggest superpower. In a complex society and in a fast-paced and ever-changing environment, I believe that the biggest superpower will continue to be getting stuff done. Simply put, it will be ensuring that tasks at hand is well executed. In my career, I have seen the smartest, technically gifted, qualified individuals losing out opportunities to others who have simply been better at getting stuff done. In the various roles that I have held, I have made sure to put maximum thought into what the outcomes my organization wants from me. For example, in 2017, I was tasked with growing Bloomberg's presence with mutual funds and insurance companies in India. I sat with my colleagues and clearly articulated our mission and ensured that everyone in the immediate team was on board this mission, and we all get committed to getting stuff done. Fast forward to 2024, this industry is still one of the biggest customer segments for Bloomberg in India, mainly because of this action-oriented and team approach. Thirdly, connect before correct. I picked this line from a recent leadership training I attended with Bloomberg. Many of you will be taking on leadership roles in the not-so-distant future, and the biggest mistake young leaders could make is enforcing changes and looking to correct before understanding and connecting with their teams. When I took on my role as the head of customer and sales support in our Mumbai office in 2015, I found myself extremely eager to make an impact. I created an environment which was built on my experience, and at that time, most of my team were new to the organization, and they found my leadership style overwhelming. It took us a number of months to understand each other, and only then were we able to deliver strong results as a team. As I matured as a leader over the next few years, I reflected on this experience and made some adjustments. Now I make it a point in all my roles to ensure I connect with my team members to understand them holistically before I look to correct their style of operation. Fourthly, always look to give more value in relationships. It will be of no surprise to any of you that forming long-lasting relationships are keys to one's growth. My learning on this aspect has been that if you try to give more than you get, you will be able to genuinely grow and maintain relationships with key stakeholders. Being genuine is key here. Remember that people easily understand when you are trying to be transactional with them, and they will in turn be transactional with you. In some of my best working relationships, I have tried to add value to the best of my ability without expecting much back in return. This has helped me firsthand, as when I was going through a low phase in my career as a senior relationship manager in Sydney, a senior colleague for who I had formed a genuine relationship with reached out to me, offered me an exciting leadership role at Bloomberg, and as he was in a senior position, not only did he put my name forward as a strong candidate, he went above and beyond to coach me for the interview process. Fifth, the power of flexibility. The world is changing at a rapid pace, and skills that were extremely relevant 10 years back are maybe not as relevant today. In his book Range, author David Epstein gives clear evidence on how generalists continue to triumph in an increasingly specialized world. I have tried to practice this by taking on new challenges and continuing to push the boundaries, and as technology continues to disrupt all business landscapes, I urge you to be flexible in your progress in your career. Lastly, gratitude. The real world is filled with competition, confusion, and an endless lifelong struggle to reach the top. Most people I have seen have sometimes forget to sit back and enjoy what they have been working so hard for. Inculcating the spirit of gratitude will allow you to be grateful for what you have rather than focus on what you don't have. This moment is a very important moment in all your lives. As you prepare to take on the world, I'd urge you to take a moment to reflect on the things that have gone well for you. Be grateful for them, and remember to be grateful for everything that you've learned in this wonderful institution. These friendships, these relationships will stay with you for the rest of your life. In my case, I will be eternally grateful to my wife, who's always been a pillar of my support. We moved across continents 4 times in the last 10 years, and my family and my 2 beautiful boys who make our world so special. I'm very conscious I'm keeping you from celebrating this wonderful occasion. I once again thank the faculty for inviting me, and thank you for such a strong partnership with Bloomberg. I am confident that we will continue to strengthen this partnership going forward. To the students, go on, make it big. We are here applauding for you. But wherever you go, just promise me one thing, that if you find yourself in the financial markets domain, you will ask for a Bloomberg terminal to support your decision making. Thank you so much, and enjoy your evening. Thank you.
With your permission, sir, I would like to summarize Mr. Mirwani's 6 mantras that he's given you as the 6 A's of your journey forward. The first one was about authenticity, not being a copycat, but finding your own unique avatar. That's the first mantra. The second is to be an action hero. Wherever you are, you have to be at the core of that action. Otherwise, success will not be yours. The third is not to walk alone, but to have an ACE team. You have to walk with your team to achieve great things in life. You also have to, as he said in the 4th mantra, ACE relationships with all stakeholders, professional and personal both. The 5th mantra, again, if I may slightly twisted, is about agility, is about hustling, is about being flexible and reinventing yourself at every moment. And lastly, the sixth mantra is about appreciation, about gratitude for everybody who contributed to your journey today and journey beyond. What a beautiful message, sir, and so apt. As they say, it's only great thought leaders and thinkers who can deliver profound thoughts with a simplicity of phrase. I'm sure your advice will stay with our budding managers as one of their most significant learning as they move out of this portal of learning into the corporate world. We would now like to thank our chief guest, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Managing Director, South Asia Bloomberg, for sparing time from his busy schedule to preside over the 40th convocation ceremony at IMI New Delhi, and for sharing his pearls of wisdom with our graduating students and us. Dear sir, we are deeply grateful and privileged by your presence here today. Please accept a small token of our appreciation. I request our Director General, Dr. Himadri Das, to kindly present our token of thanks to Mr. Rajiv Mirwani. We would also like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Sunil Mitra, member IMI Board of Governors, for finding time from his busy schedule to felicitate and bless the class of 2024. May I now request our Director General, Dr. Himadri Das, to kindly present a small token of our appreciation to Mr. Mitra. Thank you, Mr. Rajiv Mirwani, Mr. Sunil Mitra, for finding time to felicitate and honor the IMI class of 2024. Congratulations once again to the graduating scholars, their families, and IMI faculty and staff on this auspicious occasion. As they say, learning is a continuous journey, and I don't think the class of 2024 could have got a more apt diksha as they move out from their alma mater. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank our board members, corporate and guests, and well-wishers who've made time from their busy schedule to be a part of the celebrations. A special note of thanks for Mr. Sunil Bhandari for felicitating the class of 2024, along with Mr. Sunil Mitra. Can we have a round of applause for them, please? For the precision and perfect conduction of the ceremony that we are all experiencing today, I would like to thank our Director General, Dr. Himadri Das, Dean Academics, Professor Sonu Goel, Registrar, Mr. Rajinder Singh, and under their supervision, the never-tiring, always enthusiastic and smiling staff colleagues of IMI. We thank you all for making the convocation a picture-perfect moment. A special vote of thanks to those who are the very reasons that we celebrate 426 new beginnings, the parents and families of the graduating students, and equally important representing Saraswati, the goddess of learning, the dedicated and wonderful faculty of IMI, who wholeheartedly bestowed comprehensive knowledge and necessary skill set to build the class of 2024. These are like strong pillars. They are the magi who will always be applauding the loudest and with immense pride as all of you scale new heights. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for these special people. May I now request Mr. Sunil Mitra member IMI Board of Governors, to declare the proceedings of the convocation closed.
I declare the proceedings of this convocation closed.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, may I request everyone to please rise to pay respect to our national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
I would request all graduating students and guests to kindly remain standing till the academic procession leaves, post which we request all dignitaries and board members to kindly proceed towards the upper lobby in the Ashwani building. And I would request all students, parents, guests, faculty and staff to join us for celebration dinner in the Vatica lawns. Thank you and goodbye. Please remain standing. We're going to have a special moment, guys. Just keep standing. Please remain standing. Okay, guys, I hope you're ready. 1, 2, 3, yoo-hoo!